Hello, guys. Welcome to the Parry podcast, and today we are with um. Oh, I didn't. Okay,
You didn't write. You don't remember our names.
I do. I just forgot something. But anyways, we are here today with Mingus251 and Kirbo.
Hi, my name is George, but you can call me Your Majesty. I don't know. I couldn't think
Her
of a
Majesty the
punchline.
Queen.
Your Majesty. Yeah. Anyway, continue, Parry.
Today we will be talking about Stardew Valley because all three of us have been playing a lot of Stardew Valley recently.
We
Especially,
are
I think,
severely addicted.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm addicted, but it's just the only game I've been playing for like a while for the past weeks.
Alright, I'm severely addicted.
Yeah.
I'm not because I'm honestly sort of burnt out. I've been playing a lot with other people. That's the only time when I'm motivated to play. But I haven't been playing an awful lot on my own after first couple weeks of having it when I played it way too much.
Uh. So yeah. Who should I ask first? I'm gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo right now.
You should probably ask Kirby.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Kirbo.
Is it Kirby? Kirby?
Hi.
Something
Hello.
like the Swedish Chef and the
So,
Muppets.
uh,
Hello.
how did you get into Stardew Valley in the first place?
George streamed it one day and I was like, whoa, there's little apple people. I don't play this game.
Alright, and George, how did you get into this game?
Honestly, I just heard, oh, Stardew Valley is this cool, relaxing game, and I figured I'm stressed. I need a relaxing game, and then I got it, and then a couple of my friends who play it a lot found out that I have it, so I started playing with them.
Alright.
I would play with Kirbo if she weren't on Switch.
The pain of
Well, I got into like the thing. I didn't when I got into the thing when you two were like talking about
Didn't
Stardew
didn't
Valley.
Stick get it for you?
Yeah, he got it for me. So like,
wanted to get it for me too, but like I said, I already have it, and he's like, too bad you're getting it again, and I was like, no,
You're getting two.
imagine the
it's not.
second. Imagine the second version is actually like different. Like what if?
Minecraft.
No, what if
It's just a
the
different game.
Stardew Valley code could track if you have the game for a second time and you just
Well, it would be different because it would be on PC or it would at least be on Steam.
yeah
The update's already out on computer, so
yeah.
technically it would be.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys didn't have the update yet.
I have the
We
update.
don't. We're patiently waiting.
Well, I think I have the update, yeah, because I got this update thing and I updated the thing.
Do you have it on computer?
Yeah.
We have it on computer. It's updated.
Yeah.
PC Master Race. Anyways,
Yeah.
See,
He's
uh,
masturbate.
what? I just never said this.
I know you didn't say it. I'm just basically chronicling my life right there. Those two words pretty much sum up my entire
PC and
life.
masturbate.
It's gonna be like on his yearbook thing. 2 words describe my life.
Yeah, that's gonna be my senior quote. PC masturbate. It's gonna be the full thing.
So, uh, Kurt, but what was your starting experiences, like starting the game and stuff?
I came into the game mostly blind, aside from like I guess most of the graphics and like how to chop down a tree, and I
The
came in
the
without any other knowledge. Uh, it's like I love the economic aspect of it. Just makes you want to make money
Yeah,
and not stop playing.
yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
I guess I had a similar
And then
Starts
I
off
experience
a
to
got
you.
little
burnt
bit
out after a
slow.
couple weeks of playing. So, Kerbo, don't stay up until 3 a.m. every night for 2
You
weeks.
can't tell
playing
me
it.
what to do. If
You're
I
gonna
want
get
to,
burnt out like me, and your
no,
happy
I
game is going
haven't
to be
been burnt out.
gone.
I've been playing for
Yet.
at least like no, never. I've been playing for at least like 8 hours a day, and I've not yet to be burnt out. I'm on year 5.
Year 5. I'm still in like the
You're
first
not.
month. I'm still in the first.
I think I was in like year 4 when I stopped. I'm in like year 2 when playing with Nekri and Stick.
Yeah. There are 4 months in like the Stardew Valley year, right?
Yeah,
Seasons,
it
yeah.
is not. It is not like our year.
Imagine there
It's
were
not like
12
the
months
other
in it.
months. That'll be a little longer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So George, what was your starting experiences on Stardew Valley?
I was the least efficient person you will ever meet playing this game. Like, I had no one to tell me to give me any advice. I didn't use the wiki for my first year.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
dude.
have Nekri trying to min max everything, making all like $10,000 on the first day just by being good at the game and playing way too much of it. So I didn't even touch the greenhouse until year 2. I didn't, not the greenhouse, the community center. I was thinking greenhouse because you get that from the community center.
Interesting.
But yeah, I
Had like
lost.
1 square of farm until like year 3.
Damn.
Like 1 little
That's
square.
Like
I've
so
been
you
living
like
off of
only
that.
grew like one crop at a time.
No, but like a box. Like I'd say I grew like at least 20. And then I was like, damn, I really need renovations. And then I plotted out like what my farm would look like, and then I renovated it in the winter, so I didn't have to do anything. And
Oh,
now, at least now I'm a millionaire.
Can I just say, my gym teacher just posted an assignment called the top 10 most controversial topics in exercise science 2021, and I don't know how I feel about this.
2021 and there's already
It's the
10
most
problems in
controversial.
exercising.
Is there 10? No, not necessarily 10 problems. 10 controversial things about exercise.
Is the most controversial one.
I'll check out the list right now. I'll let you know. Hold on.
Wait, while he's checking out the list, let me say my experience with
Uh, yeah.
Stardew Valley.
Well, yeah. Do
So I was pretty much in the same boat as you two guys, and yeah, and I was kind of stupid a lot of stuff. Like it was only Monday that I did it, like Monday in real life. It was only Monday that I learned that you could make a chest. I didn't know like I assumed there was some
Number
chest.
one.
I
Would you guys like to know what the most controversial thing in exercise is?
What?
Flexibility and mobility, or versus mobility. That's it. That's the most controversial thing on this list. And I mean, I have no reason to doubt it.
All right, Perry. As you were saying, now that we finished talking about the most
Well,
controversial
I
topic,
think George is wrong. I think it is kind of wrong that is the most controversial thing. And I think the most controversial thing in exercising is like jumping
Exercise.
jacks, and why it's called jumping jacks and not jumping Johns or jumping Julies. Like why jumping jacks? Who named the
Jumping
jacks?
Julie. From now on, I'm calling them Jumping Julie. That's
I
a
want
way
to
better
ask
name.
my gym teacher that now.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Ask,
so this
ask
is like
them why we.
this is like
Continue.
the most controversial thing in exercising to this day. It's still like it's very controversial, and
Honestly, I think it might be a little sexist. Called Jumping Jacks. That's a man's name. Why can't a woman have an exercise named
That's a
after
man's name.
wait, why not have jumping wands? Why not be inclusive? Why not jumping wands?
Ron?
Why?
It is offensive to people named Ron. who
No,
don't have
Juan.
an
No,
extra
Juan,
set of
like
symptoms.
Juan. Juan.
There's a
No,
people named Ron
Ron.
who don't exercise.
Good.
Who don't have an exercise
Good.
named
That's
after
very
them.
good.
Honestly, anything could be offensive, but especially anything that doesn't have Ron in it. Rons are just prone to being offended.
Wait.
I don't know a Ron. I don't think.
I don't think I do either. I just feel like they
Then
are.
why are you making that conclusion?
It was a joke, but I mean, I'm gonna say, just for the sake of a joke, that I've met 30 Rons, and each one of them I have offended greatly, though that might just be my personality.
I one time met a Juan in this one shop in DC. He looked like a Juan. You know what I'm talking about? Like I didn't even need to ask for his name. He looked just like a Juan. I didn't need to ask for his name.
He just looks like a Ron.
Yeah, and he was eating this sandwich, and it had like things in the sandwich.
Damn, why don't you tell us more about him? I'm already so curious.
I think he was middle aged. He looked middle aged, and like he had this red shirt and stuff, and this uh Yankee cap. It had a brim. It's this Yankee cap, and it's like he's just eating, and
And a brim.
yeah,
Yankee with brim.
and I can see some character arc in him when he starts like in the beginning when
Yeah.
I saw him, he's just
Ron
eating
character
alone,
arc when?
and then like towards like the end of lunch, I see him with a friend. I think that's a character
Oh,
arc
I'm
right
so
there.
proud of
Made
him.
a friend. Ron made a
Ron,
friend.
yes, Ron.
Good for you, buddy.
He is the best. I love Ron, man.
So, anyways, I think we're supposed to talk about Stardew Valley, not.
No, I want to talk more
Still
about
on
Ron.
topic.
I want to talk more about Ron.
I just turned in.
No,
I
we
don't know
can't
what
talk
about,
more about
but I
Ron.
want to.
George, we can't talk more about Ron. I'm sorry.
It's
Why
too late to
not?
talk about to make a whole podcast about Ron. If I wanted to, I would
Can we
make
make a
the
whole
background the
podcast
pic.
about Ron? Can we make a whole podcast about Ron?
Yeah, but but right now we can't. As you see, the background is a Stardew Valley and not a picture of
Change the
Ron.
background. It's not
I
hard.
it takes
Change
like 5-10 minutes.
You said that last time, and it took you 2 seconds.
Well, it's a different. It's like I have to add
I don't
effects
care.
to it.
Change the background to a
I have to-
picture of Ron.
I have to find a picture of
picture of
Ron.
Ron. Look up
Don't rush
Ron
the man
Washington,
with his
D.C.
art, George.
Here. I don't
You
even know what the background looks like. I am. I'm a Ron. I'm a huge Ron enjoyer.
I think we can talk about Ron in on one of next month's podcasts.
Nope.
Yes, George.
I refuse.
Are you doing like a strike? Like you're just not gonna speak the whole podcast?
He's gonna boycott Parry podcast until he gets to talk
I'm not
about Ron.
going to join the Parry podcast until we talk about Ron.
Well, we're gonna maybe the 17th podcast. Wait, no, not 16th podcast. Yeah. So, anyways, my Stardew Valley experience, which we're talking about, and not Juan or Jumping Jacks or Jumping Julies. So, Juan, I mean, my Stardew Valley experience it's like, it's kind of like, as you see in the background, that's like, my own Stardew Valley farm, and you see I have a disorganized farm. Or maybe you can't see it, but the audience can.
I took a look at it. I have a question, Parry.
Yeah.
This will reveal a lot about your character. Do you use the Wikipedia?
No.
It's okay.
Also, this Haley girl is like just really mean. Can we just agree Haley is just?
So much. I fucking hate Haley so much.
I want to stop. I want to not talk because Ron, but I have so much to offer to the conversation.
An offer to
Yeah,
the-
fuck Haley. Haley's the worst. Sorry,
George,
I
do
can't
you,
curse.
you use the Wikipedia?
I do.
I've only used it for like what Elliot's favorite food is, and he's an expensive hoe.
Yeah, I use the Wikipedia pretty often. Courtney said that's like what most people do, so don't feel bad about it or anything.
I don't.
But
I
you
mean, I
do-
don't use it at all. I only used it for Elliot like 3 times because I keep forgetting what his favorite food was.
Do you remember that
His
like
favorite
one
food is
wizard,
probably caviar or something.
like that one wizard that gave you that like earth potion?
Yeah, baby, I
The
love
wizard.
Yeah.
it.
You're very passionate about the wizard, George.
I'm a
Calm
huge
down,
wizard
Caroline.
Oh, Mega Simp is asking a question, Kirbo.
fan. What is the question?
What is
Oh, it's
Did
Elliot's
he ask
favorite
what Stardew
food?
Valley is?
What is
His favorite
Elliot?
food is. He likes pomegranates. He likes, I
My
think,
cock.
crab cakes, and he
It
likes
is my
lobster. No,
cock.
he doesn't like crab cakes. He likes lobster,
It
and he
is
likes
my
duck
cock.
feathers for some reason.
His favorite food is my cock.
What?
Yeah.
The stream is just banned now. It's like, yeah, we have to move it onto the hub. You know, we can't no longer have it on YouTube because of what you said.
Parry
We have to move it to the
Podcast is
hub.
gonna be hosted on Pornhub.
Why? Oh,
I want to
You
get
didn't
it
have to
there,
specify
man.
which hub, George.
I was talking about Grubhub or like.
Grubhub.
Wait, dude, Kirbo, fuck, darn.
How did you mess up
what
in
Grubhub
like the
was?
past 2 minutes?
What was that? I can't hear you over
you
how much you're
ask-
doxing me.
Did you ask what Grubhub was, or did you just say Grubhub?
I said Grubhub. I didn't ask what Grubhub
thought you
was.
said,
I may be
"What's
living
Grubhub?"
under a rock, but the rock is a little bit above the surface. Okay.
There's a stick propping up the rock.
There's like you know those little like those weird, what do you call them? Oh, damn it. Those
Kenai.
yeah. Those CE goggles. What are the seeing goggles?
Eyeglasses.
Glasses?
Oh,
We made the same bad joke of this.
binoculars. Thank you. You know those long binoculars?
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking? I just have
Telescope?
that. No, it's not a telescope. Never mind.
Like a spyglass?
I agree with Herb in the chat. Grubhub is file. It should be renamed
Grubhub.
Grubhub in his honor for like
It should be.
7 days, 8 days, 8 days.
8 days. 7 is not enough.
days to die. 8 days to shit pants.
Oh my goodness.
I am a naughty boy. I need to be punished.
George, just
Stop.
continue boycotting.
No,
Okay, just
not.
continue boycott. Okay, so
Run!
You finally got what you wanted.
I got run! I tell you what, Perry. I
Anything
will
to make you stop talking about penises.
stop talking about penises if you talk about Ron.
well, it's too late. It's too late.
It's not too late. It's never too late for Ron. Ron always.
It's too
comes
late
out on
now.
top.
We'll talk about Juan in 2 weeks.
You
No,
had your 5
no.
seconds to talk about Ron.
I don't care. I'm gonna
Now
talk
we go.
about Ron all I want. I love Ron. Ron is so amazing. He's literally the sexiest human being alive, and I'm so proud of him that he made a friend.
Well, I'm not sure if you noticed, but it's called the Stardew Valley podcast, not the Juan podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't see
Stardew Valley
your name on
podcast
it.
featuring Ron.
I think you're. I think we gotta get Ron on us again.
Wait, what about this? I hold it off to 2 weeks, but in turn we actually get Juan onto the podcast.
Okay, I'm
Ron
down
is
with
in
this. If we don't get Ron though, I'm out.
Yeah, I do know somebody named Ron.
Is it the Ron?
It's Ron.
Is it the Ron? Oh,
The Ron.
you mean Aaron?
Yes. Counts, right? Counts as a
Yeah.
Ron.
Sure. We'll get him on.
The closest Ron you'll ever get.
I'll never meet another person named Ron.
Nope.
Never ever.
Ever in your life. And I'll make sure of it.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's continue. Now, if you were able to add anything or change anything about Stardew Valley, what would you add / change?
George, why don't you go first?
I'd love to add Iran.
Of course.
You say that? Fences deteriorate very frequently.
What did you say? Deteriorate?
Stop that if I have like $100 million though.
We'll get $100 million then. Just don't
Well,
be poor.
yeah, get $100 million. Yeah, it's really hard with my dinky farm, dude.
We'll make your farm bigger, dummy.
I live in the middle of nowhere. I have an alcoholic husband. Do you really think that I'd just be able to make $1 million like that?
Dummy. Get a better farm. Get a better husband.
No, Shane is the
Dummy.
best husband.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Shane is the best husband.
Nah,
sure
no,
he's very
no.
cool.
What Kirbo needs to do is to follow 3 steps to earn a 100K daily. And it's like, all you have to do is sign up for this one single course, which costs $59.99 every week. And after several years, she'll learn how to make 100K daily. And it's not a scam.
You have to lose 100K each week.
No, like, well, it's like, it's like you get 100K per day, but like you're gonna have to pay $59.99 per week for the course, the lessons.
Yeah. Sounds like a deal. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
You still get money in the end, so yeah.
Money.
yeah.
I want to make some money. Gonna sing a song
What are
about
you gonna make
making
love
money.
to Rome?
Stardew.
Do you guys have pets in Stardew Valley?
I have a dog,
Yes. I have a
and her
cat.
name is Betty.
I have a
It
cat.
just it looks
Mine
like my
Sparkle.
dog in real life.
I named my cat Stunner Cat.
I hope you do not do with the cat what Stunner Boy does with his Stunner girls.
I don't. I mean, maybe like
No, maybe.
No, maybe.
like Stunner Cat does that with other cats. Maybe if I don't know what you like.
Don't talk about cat sex.
Nice. Hey.
Also, what's the name of your farms?
Well, part of me going in blind didn't realize that they added farm at the end of it, so named it Tomato Farm.
I believe mine is named Longcock Ranch.
On Kong Ranch.
I named mine's Parry Podcast.
Yeah. Perry Podcast.
I didn't even get to spell the T, so it's just Parry Podcast.
Who's the special guest?
Stunner Cat.
Perry, who are you romantically interested in Stardew Ballet?
Me?
Yeah, or real life. I'd be
You
down
don't
with
have
real
your
life.
opinion on who's the best spouse yet.
Well, I haven't played enough of the game to decide like who or something.
Wrong answer, Shane.
Nope. Who? No, there's no right answer, but who?
There is a right answer.
There's no right answer.
There's a right answer.
I don't know.
It's like when you're asked the question, answer titties. You know the right answer. You know the right answer. This is the same thing.
Speaking of which,
Hand
Perry,
holding.
Speaking, nope, that's not an answer. That you virgin. Ask for tits, Perry. Very important. I'm glad this is documented because it will forever
Perry
change
said
my
hand
opinion of
holding.
you.
Respect his
That's
opinion.
not an answer.
Perry probably doesn't. Good point. Answer titties.
Well, I can't say either on stream.
You know the right answer.
You can say butt or boob.
Can I still say hand holding?
That doesn't matter.
Respect it. Respect it.
I do not. I don't respect it. I don't respect you after this.
See how the tables turn?
No,
Yes.
I don't.
There's no
If I say I
tables here.
don't, that just
We're
means
like
that
on a voice
table
chat in
is,
Discord.
Okay, Perry.
Gia, ass or titties.
Who's Gia?
Kirbo.
I might as well just give out my fucking address at this point.
I have said your first name on like 3 occasions.
That is all I asked you not to do.
Who cares about your first name? Who's gonna track you down from your first name?
No, I don't care about people tracking me down. I don't care.
Okay, you're Kirbo.
This is why Shane is the best spouse.
Huh?
You wouldn't
What is
betray
it?
me like this.
What does this have to do with Shane?
You wouldn't betray me like this.
Oh. Okay.
I kind of
Anyway.
I kind of laugh at the thought of like when I just randomly give people something because I don't want to I just randomly give them a fence.
I don't think you can. Can you gift people fences?
You can give people pretty much anything.
Yeah, I have gift people fences in wood.
You know how George sends you rocks in the mail? I like giving them back to him, and he just says, "I hate this. You're an awful person for giving me this."
Really?
I'm just like, yeah, he does. Well, he doesn't say that verbatim, but he says something along those lines.
You're just like, wow, thanks, dickhead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, can we talk about how Kent sent me a bomb?
Wait, who's Ken?
Oh yeah,
all right.
he's in year 1, so don't
Minor
spoil.
minor spoilers. For Stardew. Kent is Jodie's husband who comes back from the war that's going on during like the era that Stardew Valley takes place in. And he comes back from the war. He's honorably discharged. And once you get to know him personally, he starts sending you gifts in the mail, and one of his gifts were a fucking bomb.
Language.
Apologies. Or a freaking bomb.
AOIOA moment?
Yes. Okay. Well, lovely.
So, I guess you should talk about this one specific character who's of dark color and lizard
Demetrius?
seal. And
Demetrius?
Oh my god, no, not Demetrius.
Demetrius?
no,
Demetrius.
Demetrius. Well,
I mean,
Demetrius is the one that looks like JJ. I'm talking about Clovis.
why are you right though? He actually does look like Jordan. Oh no. Oh no, never gonna be able to unsee that.
Does look like how I draw Jordan.
I don't know if I've seen your drawings of Jordan, but I'm sure that's true.
I've drawn Jordan like 1,000 times, and I'm like, wow, this looks like if I drew Jordan better.
You draw fine. By fine, I mean amazing. So shut up.
No.
Anyways, what are your opinions on Clovis?
Orbits is just the best.
He is the sexiest man.
He's
Stop.
I also found out from Courtney and Aiden that you can get him to move in with you, and I don't know how.
Oh, you can't be married.
You can't be married at all. Well,
yeah, I found that out the hard way because I tried to get him to move in with me, and I'm like, wait, this isn't working. And then I looked on Reddit to see why it wasn't working, and it's like, you can't be married. And I was like, oh, no.
damn.
You
well, Clovis is the
wait.
best.
Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to spoil something by accident, but you didn't reach that far in the game yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's I'm learning right now, as well as kind of before that, there was a story in this game, and there's apparently a war going on. Like,
There is.
which war?
Vietnam.
No, it's against the Jotaro Empire.
The Jotaro Empire.
Yep, it's literally called the Jotaro Empire.
Oh.
I believe that's how it's pronounced. And immediately I thought of JoJo.
Oh,
JJ. The Tribuna Empire.
I guess it was the Spanish-American War then this takes place in.
What? How was that
Tribuna. I'm disappointed in you. Don't know Tribina.
Actually, I heard a fun fact. Uh, Damn it, I forgot my fun fact.
I had a great fun fact for you guys.
I imagine that was like the controversial sports thing, top 10 controversial exercise things. I forgot number 9.
And that's written down in the article.
Yeah. Oi, oi.
We just sing
I
all this.
am fighting Gorb.
Yeah.
Ascend with Gorb.
Are you still playing Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gorb.
What's your opinions on the Egg Festival?
Egg Festival, it's hard.
Why is it hard? I've won like every
Because I
time.
can't ever beat Abigail. Beat her like twice.
Seriously?
I got beat by her the first time.
Shut up, just because I didn't look up the route like you probably.
I didn't. I have never once done that. I've only looked at the
Really?
wiki for
How are you beating Abigail?
by being good at the game and not being blind.
Well, I'm two of those. I'm two of those things. I'm one of those. No, I'm bad at the
Actually, I'm
game.
not good at the game. I'm just not blind.
The eggs are so small, I can't see them, and I've walked past them like 100 times.
Oh. Damn.
You have to get like more than 7 to beat Abigail.
I think something like that.
Oh, I have something to bring up. I don't know how to bring this up in question form, but it's just something that I kind of felt while playing. So basically, I've been for like some time, kind of recently, I've been watching like a lot of horror RPG playthroughs. So when I played Stardew Valley, I kind of expected something scary to happen. Like I knew it wouldn't really happen, but like I expected something really like scary to happen.
Krobus is a goblin.
No, he's not a goblin.
Yes, he is a Krobus.
Isn't he like a shadow person?
The species has
He's
a name.
black.
I just forget what it is.
I think he's a shadow
He
person because
is an
like,
African American man, and you
Oh
cannot
my
make fun of
god!
him.
Stop. Because the dwarves and shadow people had like a race war going on.
Just because he lives in the sewers,
Stop!
you can't make
Stop!
fun of him.
Who would make fun of Krobus?
You just did, you awful person.
No, I didn't. How did I make fun of Krobus?
You say he lived in the sewers.
Just where he lives.
Speaking of Quobus, what are your thoughts on a Quobus ethno-state in Stardew Valley?
Yeah. Yes.
Like
yes.
it's like only Quobuses can be in it, or just maybe
I would
Quobus is
yes.
the dominant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Sign me up. I know I'm getting purged, but sign me up.
Or just enslaved.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm still that sounds amazing. Where can I sign up?
Look up www.com. Wait, www.
I wonder if anything comes up when you do that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Here, why don't you try that now? I'm too lazy.
Are you playing Hollow Knight?
I'm running a
Yes, I am.
podcast.
I'll look it up.
I'm playing Among Us menus.
Yeah.
www.com.
Is there anything?
Here. It's already a bad website. www. It's a website. Oh no, it's a website builder.
Oh,
That's weird. Didn't expect anything to pop up, but
me neither, honestly.
Look up www.gov.
www.gov.
Yeah.
That will be the government website.
Yeah, but what kind of government website? There's more than one government website.
The government website. The one.
the host
you know.
government website.
Parry, if you don't recognize that kind of government website, then I don't know if I can talk to you anymore.
Well, like, I'm talking about specifically www.gov. What if you just looked that
Yeah,
up?
the government website.
Well, I looked it up and nothing showed up.
That's like the
You're
number
doing it
one
wrong.
government website.
Are you implying there was no government at all and this is all just an anarchy?
Yeah, maybe I am. So
No.
what?
If there's no government in case, I'll just make the Perry podcast the new government.
We should make Novaterra a reality.
Yes. I'm actually maybe thinking of doing a podcast explaining
Wait.
Novatera.
Oh, a podcast. I thought you were gonna say like I was actually thinking about taking over the world and making my
Oh, that
fancy
too,
world
that
builder.
too. But like,
Kirbo, you should play Novaterra.
I'm too busy.
No, you're not.
Painting
No, you're not.
and-
No, you're not.
So yeah, I paint a picture every day.
You don't. It doesn't take long. It's not like 50% of your time. It's just, oh, I do this, and then
Well,
you take
a good
an hour.
75% of my time is Stardew Valley and sleeping.
it has a lot of story, like a lot of lore and stuff.
I
like to,
barely know it. I'm really bad at keeping track of the lore. I just enjoy taking over the world and changing the color of the map to the color of Tumadaj.
Yeah, he just. I don't know if you just act. Well, you kind of. Did you I'm not sure if you doxed if you doxed a certain person, but now I mention is I probably ended up making you dox them.
Just don't mention them, and it's fine. My country's name is Tumadaj.
Michael Tumadaj.
No, my name is Michael Jakobsen. Yabosen, sorry.
Yeah.
I pronounced my own last name
Anyways,
wrong.
we're not talking about Novatero. We're talking about Stardew Valley. Do any of you have
Stardew
any
Valley
special
podcast,
experiences?
AKA the podcast of many names
Yes.
and top.
So, have any of you got any like special experiences that have occurred in Stardew
A
Valley?
blue chicken.
A blue
I
chicken.
got the two rarest events, the ones that are supposed to happen like once in every 500 years. My first 3 years, or first 2 years. So
I don't know what those are. I know
the
there are
one-
rare events.
You didn't? Yeah.
No, I went into this blind.
In 1.5, it was well, I only found
Oh.
out there were rare events after I talked to Courtney.
Courtney is the god.
Courtney is the god.
Oh, this is
but
exclusively.
there's like no, this was the rate of it happening was bumped up after 1.5. So since it happened to me pre 1.5, it's a lot more unlikely.
Is it like a cutscene?
It's not a cutscene. It's just a couple things appearing on your farm.
Oh, okay, like a random event. I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
Is one of them the meteor?
No,
Is it a
that's
meteor?
a lot more likely.
Yeah, like after you reach a certain point in your farm, you have like there's like a, it's like a you can have like one like an event every so often, and it can range from like some of your crops dying to having a fucking meteor.
Yeah.
There's probably other stuff too, but I
language,
don't want to spoil it.
geolanguage, but also yes, the one
George,
I got.
names.
Fair enough. You got me there.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the chances of that happening are like astronomically small, but so that's cool.
Anyways,
It's almost like I was speed running, and my name is Dream.
so you hacked to get the scene.
No, I just got really lucky. I actually hired a professor from Harvard, who explained why it
Who's the
was totally
professor?
legitimate that it happened.
Who's the professor?
He prefers to remain anonymous.
A professor from Harvard prefers to remain anonymous. Anonymous, a lot comical.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about the long and short of it.
Okay.
You got it there.
Alright, so I say we're reaching near the end of the podcast. So and Mingus251, aka George, wanted to announce something about Team Swagger related stuff.
Oh, yes, I did. I was looking forward to this. So, starting February, Team Swagger is starting a Minecraft SMP.
Oh my goodness!
And for those of you who do not know, that stands for Survival Multiplayer Server.
I thought you said monkey player real quick. Survive the monkeys. This will chase you across the map.
Survive the
Ayo
monkeys.
based server.
Based server.
Dick just makes friends with all the monkeys and becomes one with them.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that would happen.
I don't know. It reminded me of that one scene of when you mentioned monkeys chasing. It reminded me of that one scene from Toy Story 2 where a big bale of monkeys drop from the sky, and then it just spreads over the world.
Why are you so familiar with Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 3.
Happened in Toy Story 3.
Oh, I thought you said Toy Story 2.
I don't remember Toy Story 3 that happening.
It happened in like the beginning, like.
I
Okay.
remember it happening, but now that you mention it, but I would have no idea which movie it was from or any details about it.
It was Toy Story 3 in the beginning. There was like this cartoon where, like Andy was supposedly playing with his toys, and in it there was like those evil Dr. Porkchop boy, and he drops like this bale of monkeys, which causes
Now
a
I
big
know what you're talking about.
a big explosion of monkeys, of red monkeys.
Why are we talking about this?
As I mentioned, monkeys.
Alright, fair enough. But why is this what comes to mind when we talk about monkeys, of all things?
Well,
Come to mind when
well,
I
it's
talk about
because
monkeys.
like she talked about it like spreading throughout the wood and stuff, and like chasing you down, and that reminded me of that.
And then it
Yeah.
reminded me of frogs.
Frog.
Also, I have some news on myself. We're changing the Parry podcast title. It's now going to be the Cobus fan base podcast.
I want to start the
All future
fan-based
podcasts, the one
podcast.
podcast actually isn't going to be a thing. It's just going to be Cobus podcast from now on.
Alright.
That's a
I'm
joke,
down.
by the way. That's a joke.
No!
I was
Okay. Can it be the Ron podcast?
what?
Give me the Ron podcast.
Like the next podcast.
No, the name of the podcast.
The name of the one podcast. I don't know
Yes,
yet.
it should be called the Ron podcast. I
Ron
know Parry's
cast.
cool and all, but like Ron, my man, you have to admit Ron's cool.
Yeah, he is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I plan on the one podcast not next week, but the week after that, because I have something special planned for next week. But maybe
We should actually
if that's
continue.
oh yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end this off here. I hope you enjoyed
I
this
want to say
stream.
one thing.
Are we
want to say one thing.
genuinely making a Ron podcast?
Only if we
Yeah.
Fair
we
enough.
gotta get there and then.
I mean, it's kind of hard to come. Like sometimes it's hard to come up with ideas for podcasts. So
Well,
like
what are we gonna talk about?
Ron, of
Ron.
course.
Ron, of course. Who else?
Yeah, we'll talk to him,
Anyways,
and that'll be the podcast.
The entire podcast.
Yep, pretty much.
so anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and goodbye.
Goodbye.